Prepare for the most bizarre advice for making women fall in love with you. Forget romance and contemplate your soulmate's death. This will shock you, but seriously. Thinking about your partner's mortality isn't about being morbid. It's about truly realizing how precious they are to you. Imagine their absence. Feel the emotional impact. It's a fast wake-up call that makes you appreciate the gift of their presence and can help you move past the small things that might have you stressed. This practice, called Memento Mori, is about remembering that life is short. This will help you feel incredibly enraptured by that other person. Contemplating how things could all end in an instant can help you come to your senses and realize you love the person completely. It helps remind you to be grateful for the time you do have and the connection you do share with your partner. Another way to become more intimate is to create connection rituals. These are small but meaningful routines that you two do together. It could be as simple as having coffee together in the morning, a brunch date on the weekend, or even a long, sweet kiss before you leave for work. These touches and kisses make each partner feel so loved. It is important to remember that these rituals are about prioritizing time together and making space for connection. To make space for intimate talks where empathy abounds, it's about telling that other person how incredibly adoring you are of them. No relationship is free of conflict, so learning how to fight fair is key to lasting love. Disagreements don't have to be relationship enders. Instead, they can be opportunities for understanding and closeness. It all starts with communication, learning to express your feelings honestly and respectfully, while also listening to your partner's perspective, can help you navigate challenging conversations. But watch out for the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. These are communication styles that predict relationship failure: criticism, contempt, defensiveness, and stonewalling. To avoid these problems, you can build a culture of appreciation and honor, or take responsibility for each other. You could also make gentle startups to your problems. These will improve relationships a lot. So how do you become someone people gravitate to? Start by being your authentic self. Genuineness is magnetic. It's about expressing who you really are without fear of judgment, sharing your passions, dreams, and even your fears. You must be vulnerable about your insecurity for another person to want you, and let her share who she really is. 2. There's also the important point to realize, and that is we are all influenced by parental and religious attachment, whether or not those around us use positive correspondence, religious compensation, religious alienation, or negative correspondence. And then what's the key to a satisfying intimate life? It might sound like a paradox, but it's all about kindness. Think about those people with light-up eyes who touch you and try to get close with you. You just cannot say no to that. Kindness isn't just about grand gestures, it's about the everyday actions that communicate care and respect. The greatest of allure always includes verbal praise, which is especially useful if you feel the urge to compare yourself to others. Make her feel like it's worth spending every moment with her. Of course, we all want that person who makes our eyes light up and is open and expressive with us. If a woman is truly interested in a man, she will find a way to be intrigued by even his most boring stories. You see those people out there who just ask for more? These people are preening, leaning towards people who catch their eye. And they do all that because they know that they have a desirable heart and nothing can stop them from connecting. A lot of these times, they have the submissive look that makes people want to protect them. It's all about balance. They are generally very kind-hearted, so these people will draw you in no matter what. But no one is perfect. There are always red flags to look out for in a person. Here are a few red flags to consider. These are, of course, disrespect and manipulation. Disrespect will always make you feel unsafe, so those are good things to look out for. You never want to be with someone who is a toxic person, and it's really difficult if they have gone through trauma. These can be very delicate, and you need to know that these situations always have a high risk. It is really easy to feel isolated when you're sabotaging yourself and your relationships, but these problems can be fixed. There needs to be a balance of kindness. The two people must be able to communicate to be able to come out on top. It just takes a lot of support. We need to demonstrate and encourage each other in how to connect meaningfully to have long-lasting relationships by learning how to spot a red flag in that first guy in the bar and just not fall in love with them, investing in each other, and doing things that have been said to increase affection. And we can use methods such as mirroring and lean to show them we are drawn to them. Balancing the fact you have negative traits with you having a good heart is super important. And when you do it, this will all seem so precious and delightful. You will find that when you follow such a path, then you have an ideal and longing relationship that is nothing more that you could ever wanted from something like this. It can all be traced back to your lack of neediness for them, and remember that. Unfortunately, there are a few challenges that we have discovered and they are left unresolved. While we have given all the tips to what you can do to find your soulmate, we have failed to touch on how to express to that other person that you want to be with them. That is something for another video for another day. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video so I can keep making this type of content for all of you.